700 exercise number 37. Ready? As we rest and talk or read a little or tell ourselves once more that the world is all right. It is the people living in it that make it seem all wrong. First up, sweet indeed are such hours, and we feel all the better for experiencing them. First up, and how lovely are the first warm days towards the end of winter. First up, there is nothing quite like the pleasure after the hard and cold days of winter of getting up one morning and finding a new warmth in the air, of seeing the first signs of little leaves breaking through once again and feeling new life beginning all about us. First up, perhaps that is why the English weather is said to be the best in the world. First up, days such as these make so deep a mark on our minds that we remember them always. First up, there are countries in the world whose advertisements state that they have such days all the year round, but of course that is not possible. First up, those first warm days after winter, when plant and animal life grows anew, are wonderful just because they are exceptional. First up, they just could not happen in the same form on every day of the year, and without the hard winter days coming first. First up, where the weather never changes, there can be no surprises, and it is the surprise of those first warm days after winter that is part of the pleasure. First up, even days in winter can be good. First up, we do not mind feeling cold when we are dressed for it. First up, it is quite wonderful to go for a long, quick walk on a winter's day when the ground under our feet is white and hard, and the air is so clear that we can see for miles. First up, probably one of the biggest troubles about the English weather is to be found not in the weather itself but in ourselves. First up, we just will not take the weather seriously, and we just will not do the things that would help to make us more comfortable. First up, when it is very, very cold and we find that our supply of water is no longer waiting for us, we are quite surprised. First up, we get out of bed and at once we feel very, very cold. First up, of course, we ought to have put in some form of heating throughout the house years ago, but our windows let in the cold air first.